Hey, how are you all doing? So today we're going to take the door handle off a 2012 Volvo V40. It's not that difficult to take off, but there is a little trick that you need to just pay attention to. So here we go. Right, so to get the door handle off, you've got to first take this little grommet out, which is just on the inside of the door. Use a plastic trim tool because you don't want to be scratching the paintwork. Inside here is a little Torx screw, TH20 Torx. And that's going to go in there, and I'm going to swing you around now so you can see us removing. But basically this is going to go in, you just locate the Torx in there, and then we will move to the next process. Right, so we're taking the grommet out the back, you've located the grub screw which you put your Torx on. What we're going to do is we're now going to take the door handle out. Pull that out, and then start unwinding it. And you need to do this to lock it in, otherwise you will not get this rear section. So when you get to a certain point, you'll feel that handle will lock out. This rear section will come out really easily. And hopefully you can see this, you can see it's slanted. That is why you will not be able to remove this handle, this rear section, without locking this front handle out. Now you can see how that stayed out. So what you do to remove this section, just pull it back gently, pull it out, and the front section is a little bit stiff on this one, but just slide it and out it comes. And you can see on here, it's got a couple of locators, so it's got the locator at the front and the locator at the back for the actual door mechanism. And that is how it goes together. So, pretty simple. If you're going to paint a door, you have got this additional bit of plastic. Just pop that off. It's got a few locators on there. Quite difficult to see, but you can sort of get the idea. There we go. Again, just to put it all back together. When it's in this position, you won't be able to close the door because the mechanism is on open. So all you need to do is you can get a little pick which will allow you to use this lever section inside the door. If you undo that, it will lock the door, but you'll get the mechanism working exactly the same as you wanted it working before. So what you need to remember when you want to put the handle back on is pull the locking mechanism forward again, lock it in position, and then you'll be able to put the handle on. So, putting the handle back on, pretty straightforward, a little bit tough on this one, I'm going to tell you now, so there will be a little bit of wriggling going on here. You've got to slide the front in, okay, there you go. Then the rear will go in, just locate that, you should hear a click, there you are. Obviously it's just dropped my Torx. And now you can put the back section straight back in. I'll just show you something quickly on this before I screw it. So that hole there is where that little grub screw that we've just undone with the Torx locates, and that's what locks this rear section in. So put that back in and hold the door handle out. Just tighten it all up, and there you go. That is how you take the door handle off a, I don't know, that's how you take the door handle off a Volvo V40 2002 model. Cheers. I've just touched on this briefly and I just want to go into a little bit more detail. So if you have to open and close the door without the handle on, what you're going to need is a little right angle pick like that, or a hooked pick. You can get those in eBay anywhere really, they're pretty straightforward. I've actually released this door, but you put that pick inside and you can feel the mechanism that the door handle would attach to. Pull that forward and there you go. That's your door, how you open and close it. So now if you were going to put the door handle on like I said earlier, what you do is pull that mechanism forward using your pick. You can locate it just there. And then with the grub screw, undo this grub screw so it locks it in position and you're able to put the handle back onto it. That's it. So it's as simple as that. You can now use the door, open and close it without a handle. But you will need a little right handle toothpick. Okay, hope that helps. And thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, always happy to answer them. Just DM them over. Check my other videos, which are on the how-to page, but also check me out on Damage Undone, @DamageUndone, where there's loads of sort of my repairs. I'm trying not to mix the two channels together. All right, thank you, bye.